A restaurant, at first glance, is merely a place to eat. Yet step closer and you'll find it's a tapestry of human connection, woven with the laughter of reunions, the quiet sounds of solitude, and the trembling energy of new beginnings. This table, nestled in a quiet corner, has seen it all. It carries the echoes of lives lived, loves kindled, and hearts broken. Allow me to share just 3 of its countless tales. Story 1. The Anniversary. Theirs was always the same table, by the window where the light softened into gold as the evening fell. They had chosen it decades ago for their first anniversary, and returned every year since. The years showed in the way their hands moved, slower now, but still reaching for one another across the polished surface. Tonight, he placed a small bouquet of roses in the center. Their fragrance mingling with the faint aroma of rosemary from the kitchen. She smiled as she always did. A lifetime of shared glances and quiet moments. But the table sensed something different. The conversation was quieter, their shared laughter lighter, like a melody fading into its final notes. When they left, the scent of roses lingered, as did the weight of their love. It would be the last time they dined together, but the table would carry their memory, like a photograph blurred at the edges, but no less vivid. The proposal, story 2. He arrived first, his nervous energy palpable. The table felt the rhythm of his fingertips tapping against its edge, as he glanced repeatedly at the door. Beneath his hand, the small velvet box seemed to radiate anticipation. When she entered, her laughter rippled through the room. A sound so light it seemed to lift the shadows from the walls. They talked, their voices blending with the faint strands of music and the clinking of glasses around them. The lights flickered, illuminating the moment when he finally found the courage to speak. Her gasp, soft and breathless, was followed by tears that caught the light like diamonds. The table basked in their joy, the warmth of the moment, embedding itself in its very grain. Long after they left, the table held the impression of her hands resting on its surface, as though her joy had become a part of it. The Goodbye, Story 3. The wine glass tipped first, spilling its dark content across the table in a vivid, chaotic streak. It mirrored the storm in her eyes as she stood, her chair scraping sharply against the floor. He didn't move, his hands resting on the table, as if holding it could anchor him. The lights cast shadows across his face, etching his regret into the room itself. Words had been said, too sharp, too irreversible. She turned, her footsteps fading into the distance, and the table felt the weight of his silence. The spilled wine bled into the napkin, its stain spreading slowly, like grief that refuses to be contained. The table, a quiet witness to both joy and sorrow, could only offer its stillness, a silent place for reflection in the aftermath of love lost. A restaurant table is far more than wood and polish. It is a witness, a participant in the theater of human life.